looks like Paulo Dybala taking down one of the Levinho players as well. It looks like Levinho versus Paulo Dybala, and Paulo connecting with some shots on Levinho, forcing him back down the stairwell. Doesn't have a helmet, but check it out. Here comes the grenade. He's going to throw this up and over the wall, but can he get the time correct on the cock? Yes, he does, and connects with Mamato for 44 damage. Mamato down below half health. Levinho gives his position away, however, and Razorback and Dybala close in for the finish. Razorback peeks the stairs. Levinho out the window, and Dybala finishes them. The first game's champion, they are going to be dropping together at the power plant. So look for them to get looted up once again super well. Levinho team 1 heads up north towards gas. And we've got a fight already breaking out. Mao from Paulo Dybala's team in trouble. Don Tacho fires some shots across the street. Haven't been able to connect just yet, but there it is, and Mao has been taken down. Kion is down as well from Marian Santos team 2. And it's mayhem to start things off. Now it's super important here that Marian Santos Team 1 is able to protect their captain. And unfortunately for the other team, they've lost a member already. Levinho into action early on in this one. And it does look like he's gotten himself a knock and a finish. ZW has been taken down. So Paulo Dybala 1 going up against Levinho 1 right now, and it looks like Paulo Dybala taking down one of the Levinho players as well. It looks like Levinho versus Paulo Dybala, and Paulo connecting with some shots on Levinho, forcing him back down the stairwell. GG taken down by Konco, and that was some good stuff there with the AKM. They'll look to continue to put pressure back on one another. One of the interesting fights a little bit earlier, though, Levinho versus Paulo Dybala. Both of those players are the stars, and so going up against each other was seriously high stakes. Konco watching the stairwell here. Teammate rushes up, goes to the roof. It looks like it's Don Tacho. Over in Paulo Dybala Team 2, we've got Dex Troger, still out in the shacks trying to loot up, picks himself up. He's got the M16. Take a look at our map here in the zone. First circle does go north a little bit. It's going to encompass Hot Spring, Iceborg, and Levinho Team 1 is way up north, engaged. Looks like Paulo Dybala and Levinho 1 can't seem to leave each other alone. You can hear the SKS and Uzi firing off in the distance. Levinho Team 1 rotating back around, trying to get the push. And again, Dybala is the key member here along with Levinho. They need to keep these players alive. Loco-san hears the footsteps going through the store across the way. He's got the AK in his hand. Definitely one to be very scared of in close proximity, but he's going back and forth between the grenade, trying to figure out if he goes for the knock here. Again, early engagements right now are definitely risky. Dybala with the lean peek. This man's got moves, but he goes down. This is it. This is bad. Levinho Team 1, Paulo Dybala Team 1, they cannot seem to disengage from one another, and just like that, Razorback comes over for the finish, but he's got a whole team to get up. Dybala here, definitely the priority. It looks like Levinho trying to get his team back in the action as well. Dybala's back up, and Razorback will go out to the flank to try to get the finish on Lu Power. Smoke grenades looks like they've come out from Levinho. Levinho's going to be going for the revive, and look at this. Grenade comes in, Levinho on the approach here, and he cocks it too short. Lu Power survives for the time being, but he's got limited time. His health is falling, and there's the Molotov cocktail landing in late, and that's going to take down Lu Power. Shots coming in. It looks like Paulo Dybala's team is back up. Levinho, again, getting that third-person peek and around the building. Unfortunately here, all of his teammates have been eliminated at this point, and it's only Levinho with the M4. Paulo Dybala team, they have lost ZW, but they still have Mamato, Razorback, and Dybala to get this final push on Levinho. Turning our attention to Urim Rojas, he's got the S12K as well as the UMP. Switching back and forth between weapons here, trying to get it all sorted out. Looking comfy on that sofa. Multiple airdrops headed into the new Nordic map, Livik. Got Alpaxin on the roof overlooking the flower fields. It's absolutely beautiful. Quite a nice contrast to some of the other maps, like Miramar's quite barren, while the new Nordic map, Livik, looks absolutely exquisite. Sounds like a DP going off in the distance there, firing at something. Nobody connecting just yet. Dontacho rolling around with the M4. Checking room to room, making sure no one's hiding, and it just so happens to be that Levinho is hiding, but he's got his sights set on Mamato, who is hiding behind the wall across the street. Levinho doesn't have a helmet, but check it out. Here comes the grenade. He's going to throw this up and over the wall, but can he get the time correct on the cock? Yes, he does, and connects with Mamato for 44 damage. Mamato down below half health. Levinho gives his position away, however, and Razorback and Dybala close in for the finish. Razorback peeks the stairs. Levinho out the window, and Dybala finishes him off. Paulo Dybala, beautiful play, takes out one of PUBG Mobile's superstars. Alpoxen hops into UAZ, picks up Happy, picks up Vonk. Happy jumps out, does half damage to himself, and they're going to continue to try to establish position here above Marian Santos' Team 1. They are dispersed in the village below. Shots fired, Kira alerting them to their presence, and in the distance, you can see it looks like Urim Rojas' team drives by on the ridge, and just like that, shots fired. Kira connects with Alpoxen for a little bit of damage, and it's going to force the energy drink to come out. Alpoxen connects, and just like that, Fun is taken down. He does the old Braveheart charge and goes straight into the buzzsaw of the enemy, and that is that. Alex G and his squad roll down the hill. Kira gets connected with by Alpoxen. Wonderful control on the M4 with that 4X scope. The serene tranquility of the countryside shattered here by the explosiveness of gunshots from Squad 6 and 7. Definitely a stark contrast to the beauty of the surroundings. Alucard peeking the window here, getting hit up a little bit by Alpoxen, unable to connect though. Alucard's going to peek this again. He's going to challenge here. Looks like there is a little bit of pressure needing to come out, and look at that. Kira connects again with Alpoxen, but not before suffering 60 damage or so herself. All right, here comes the smoke grenade. Happy. Vonk trying to get picked up here. Alpoxen able to actually do a great job, but I believe he's hung himself out where he can get connected on by Kira here. Expect Kira to fire some shots into this smoke, and if that's the case, they could be in trouble. There it is. Shots fired into the smoke by Kira, unable to connect with the DP. Definitely not going to stop trying, though. Onto the roof. Here's Alex G down in the city, so gets the boost going, unable to actually do a lot of damage right this moment. Urim Rojas Team 2 using a wonderful barrage of smokes here to keep themselves shrouded from the enemy. They retreat up the hill. Alex G still stranded down in town, but needed that person to kind of fend off the push and protect the rest of the team from being finished. Paulo Dybala is going to test his hand at a motorcycle. Definitely can shoot. He's got 3 kills so far this game, and as the superstar, he's still alive. So he's doing really, really well for his team here. Definitely an MVP caliber performance so far from Paulo Dybala. That 2X with the DP-28. Definitely scary as Dextroger looks out the windows here. You can see the zone. Really no one in it except for Levinho 2, again, holding down Midstein. Kira throws the DP-28, 3X shots across the map. Doesn't connect, but immediately sees a volley of return fire from her enemies. And just like that, back behind the rock we go. We've got a little bit of a stalemate here between Urim Rojas, Team 2, and Marian Santos, Team 1. Kira retreats to the rock, or from the rock to the tree. He's going to go ahead and bandage up, knowing that Kira needs all of the health they can get. And look at this. From the flank, Happy comes in, but just like that, Happy is able to lure Kira out of hiding, and Alpoxen connects to get the knock. Now, will they go for the revive here is the question. Kira's still behind the tree. Kira's a very valuable player to Marian Santos' team, and just like that, you do see Marian Santos Alucard V2 heading up there to get the revive. Going behind the berm, coming back out. We'll see if the smokes do come out here. He's going for the revive. No smokes. He's just going to risk it. We'll turn our attention to Urim Rojas Team 1. We got Subi Masashi with the DPs. No boost active here, so probably a little bit low on heals. And approaching straight into the danger zone here. Going to be looking at Don Tacho and his squad. And also squad 6 in the distance. Urim Rojas Team 2. So we got a little bit of a third-party sandwich action going on. Wanpa gets popped there. Oh no, that was terrible. Bad timing here from Team 6 as they go to revive their teammate Happy, and just like that, if they would have moved a little bit sooner, it may have worked out better for them. But now, Urim Rojas Team 2 is definitely on the defensive as Alpaxin here, down with about 5 HP, is in serious trouble. Here comes Alucard. Alucard and Marian Santos. Ooh, another beautiful grenade there. Molotov comes out from Alpaxin, throws it just a little bit short. Marian Santos backs into cover and falls off the rock. Alpaxin finally gets the heal off. It looks like he's going to be back up to 75 HP. And he's going to be trying to get the knock here on Marian Santos, but just misses the timing on that as Marian Santos and Alucard V2 move towards the zone. So you can see the rotation starting to happen now from the teams, and it looks like Paulo Dybala's team coming out of the blue zone on the western portion of your map. Alucard using the cover of the concrete wall here and the house to try to get a sneak attack going on Urim Rojas Team 2. Urim Rojas getting the loot here from the people they snuck up on behind as they get ready to brave the red zone on their way to the safe zone. And just like that, engaging from a distance, Paulo Dybala with the long-range knock. And Urim Rojas is in trouble. 2 knocks here from Paulo Dybala coming out of the... Oh, man, this guy's on fire. Paulo Dybala, a superstar, not only on the soccer pitch, but also on the battlegrounds. Alex G knocked and finished by Alucard. And this is looking no bueno for the Urim Rojas Team 2. Vonk on the top of the hill and Alpaxin on the far side. Kira YT in trouble. Alpaxin getting the better of that engagement. You can see him rotating around, getting the finish, and off to the safe zone we go. Subi Masaji taking down Mamano from Paulo Dybala team. Razorback and Dybala is all that remains, and Dybala in trouble. Gets the 3 kills plus the 2 knocks there towards the end. It does look like they will get back into the fight, but it's now up to Razorback to hopefully get his team towards the finish line. But Dybala, the team captain, has been eliminated. Another knock there. We got a double knock from Razorback, unaware that there is a third guy, and he gets the triple. Beautifully done from Razorback here. He's going to have to heal up and push towards zone. The only one preventing him from getting there is Subi Masaji. Moving over to Alucard V2. You can see the zone coming in. Alpaxin taken down, and that is going to do it for that squad. Alucard races towards the zone. And Razorback continues to fight his way through the madness here. 3 players have been knocked, and that's a squad wipe for Razorback. Beautifully done from Paulo Dybala Team 1. They are up to 8 team kills on the back of Dybala and Razorback. Amazing stuff so far. Razorback contributing 5 kills so far this match. Now it's just a matter of braving the blue zone in order to try to get into that safe circle. Durzo from Levinho 2 having an awfully quiet match. Levinho 2 has been sitting inside of Midstain the entire game. The circle has been on them. Oh, he sees Razorback, and this is not good for Razorback. Where has he gone? Struggles with the window a little bit, and just like that, Razorback caught coming across the street. And it looks like Dybala Team 1 will be eliminated in 4th place. Marian Santos taken down on the street by Alucard, and he's wanting her loot. He's really thinking, should I go for it? Should I drive back there? What should I do? I need that loot. Decides to press on. The zone collapsing provides too much of a risk, and he's going to head towards the safe circle. It looks like Levinho 2 up against Paulo Dybala Team 2. And also, I believe that was, we got Marian Santos team 1. There it is. So Alucard coming in from the east, as well as Paulo Dybala team 2. We got Dextroger taking down Durso as he comes across the street, goes for the knock and the finish. And just like that, Durso is taken down from the rooftops, though. HF trying to hone in on that window where Dextroger just ruthlessly eliminated his teammate. Fusi on the push. He is not wanting to deal with any sort of guff from another team. Going for revenge here. Working his way around. Shots fired. Unable to connect. Fusi getting fired at from behind, it looks like, by Alucard. Definitely looking off in the same direction here. Dextroger trying to bait him into a grenade. Grenade goes off. Fusi on top of the roof. Let's see if he can surprise Dextroger down here that's hiding. Zone shifts in the meantime, and Alucard is the only one in it. Dextroger connects with Fusi, and Fusi has been knocked down. It's now a 1v2 v1. Fusi, hopefully going to try to get back into the fight. Heal has come off for our Dextroger. He's going to boost himself up. Flash Zito firing in shots from the distance, trying to protect Fusi as he works his way back to the zone, but the blue zone stops for no one. Flash Zito having to work his way on the run. Fusi's gonna go down. Where is Dextroger? He's trying to find him. This is gonna be a safe circle finish for Alucard. Are you kidding me? Everyone getting lost in the safe zone right now and takes significant damage jumping off the roof, and Flash Zito has ultimately committed the ultimate sacrifice. He goes down. HF, the last remaining member that gives themselves a shot, but it's HF versus Alucard, and this is a matchup that oh man, this looks really, really solid right now for Marian Santos Team 1. Alucard still in it, vying for that first place finish, has the rock, has cover, has boost, and has a full hit point bar, whereas HF can't quite say the same. So HF sneaks into the safe circle. It's going to survive for now, but it's up to Alucard to see if he can put his team on his back. And in a 1v4 situation just a moment ago, he now has the upper hand. HF works his way up the hillside here. We got a 1v1 going on. The zone's still quite big for a 1v1, but that's all she wrote so far. We've got one player left for each of these top 2 squads. All important persons, though, for the Stars have been eliminated, and we have the engagement coming. Footsteps have been heard by Alucard. He knows exactly where HF is. Stands up, tries to get a little bit of a vantage point here. He knows exactly where HF is, and HF is hiding behind a rock. He moves, and definitely has been spotted at this point by Alucard. Zone starting to work its way in. You can see it menacing, pushing Alucard from behind here, potentially. He knows exactly where HF is at that tree, and right now we've got a little bit of rock, paper, scissors going on. Who is going to be able to take it here? Will it be HF? Will it be Alucard? HF on the move. Alucard tracing that audio. He's going to go ahead and prone and work his way in. You can see that circle moving away here as HF goes to stand further into the safe zone. Alucard trying to make it work for his team here. Grenades being thrown. HF unable to connect. HF off on the flank right now. Sees him at the rock. Alucard definitely onto his location, but I don't know that HF has spotted him just yet. Uses the bush for cover, but HF in the better position right now. Alucard needs to make a push to the tree and get cover as soon as possible. He needs to stand up and make a run for it and hope that HF misses his shots. He's looking around for cover right now. Using the berm a little bit, trying to provide a little bit of cover here so that he can... Oh, there it is. The peak, he gets the shots to connect on HF. HF down to about 25% HP. And the zone is pushing. Alucard on the push. Works his way down the hill, grabs the rock. HF gets the heal off, 75%. Lead peeking around the rock. And there it is. Alucard connects and takes him down. That is it for game number 2. Marian Santos Team 1 taking the victory here.